Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Clutch Sam. So pretty much with the brand new Bracket Buster Festival event, 2K dropped a bunch of brand new dynamic duos, and in this video I'm just going to be breaking down which ones are going to be worth picking up. So pretty much I'm not sure exactly how many new dynamic duos there are, but there are definitely a couple. We have Dark Matter, Michael Jordan and James Worthy, Dark Matter PJ Washington and Tyler Hero, Dark Matter Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson, and then we do have Dark Matter Rob Dillingham and Reed Shepard, Dark Matter Derek Anderson and Anton Walker, Dark Matter L. Amin and Dark Matter Richard Hamilton, along with, I do believe, and that is it for the exchange rewards. And then we do have a couple more in the Bracket Busters Festival section. So Carmelo Anthony has a dynamic duel with Akeem Warwick, and then Joakim Noah has a dynamic duel with Corey Brewer. So pretty much there are a couple different dynamic duels that I think you guys should pay attention to and that you guys should be aware of from the brand new Bracket Busters set. And yeah, with that being said, and then Jalen Rose also has a dynamic duo with 100 overall Chris Webber, so keep that in mind, I guess. And then I think that is it, yeah. So pretty much I'm just going to be going over which ones are worth getting. So starting off with the Hakeem Warwick and Carmelo Anthony duo. If you guys end up getting Carmelo Anthony and Hakeem Warwick is a 6'9" power forward with pretty solid stats, badges and animations and things like that. I think it's going to be worth it if you can end up getting your hands on this card, but I wouldn't recommend going out of your way to get this 100 overall Carmelo Anthony. And then the next one on the list is going to be the Jalen Rose dynamic duo with Chris Webber. I think Chris Webber's a very good card, and I think he's definitely top tier, but Jalen Rose being, if Jalen Rose could play point guard, but he's a 6'8" shooting guard, decent animations, really solid badges, things like that. This duo is definitely going to be worth it. I think if you guys end up pulling Chris Webber, it's going to be worth it, but as you guys can see, there's only 5 up on the auction house. He's going to be a very expensive card for pretty much 5 to 6 mil MT. You're not really going to be able to get your hands on these cards, but if you guys end up pulling him somehow, him and Jalen Rose are going to be an elite dynamic duo. And then getting pretty much into the obtainable ones, we've got Joakim Noah and Amethyst Corey Brewer. Joakim Noah 6'11" at the power forward position with Corey Brewer who's 6'9" at the 2. This dynamic duo is definitely going to be worth it. This is going to be an elite salary cap duo, along with, he can probably play in God Squads. I'm not sure what they boost up to. I wish there was something that told us where what they go up to. I know they had it, but I just don't know where I can find it. Maybe it's just my bad, and maybe I just can't find it, but this is definitely going to be worth it. Corey Brewer's an elite slasher, is a pretty solid jumper, 6'9" at the 2, along with Joakim Noah, who can now shoot. He has an 83 ball and a change jumper, so he'll probably get boosted up even more. This card's going to be very, very insane. And yeah, I definitely say that duo is worth it. So with that being said, let's go into the exchange and look at what other dynamic duos they did add, and see if any of these are going to be worth picking up. So the first one is Dark Matter, Michael Jordan, and James Worthy. So pretty much I would really only recommend this if you are a Michael Jordan fan. James Worthy isn't too good of a card, even with change things. Michael Jordan, he probably got his jumper changed up maybe very quick, but he's still not going to be great. I think if you are a fan of these of the 80s, 90s, if you guys do like playing with Michael Jordan and James Worthy, it'll be worth it, but really I don't think this duo is all too special. Next up, we have Tyler Hero and PJ Washington. This is going to be a solid duo, but yet again, I would not recommend doing this. Tyler Hero's, he's okay, but PJ Washington is very undersized at the 4. I think he's 6'5" or 6'6". He's going to get mashed like crazy, and I don't think his position changes, so yet again, I would not recommend using this duo. Next duo up is going to be Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is undersized at the 1, but he's an elite shot creator. Josh Hart is a little bit undersized at the 3, but if you guys are a Knicks fan, I definitely recommend picking up this duo for only 5 pink diamond Bracket Buster cards. It's not too crazy to end up exchanging for these cards, and I think if you guys are a Knicks fan, it's definitely worth doing. And then next up, we have Rob Dillingham and Reed Shepard. This might be a solid salary cap duo because, but they both are undersized, and you have to play them on the court at the same time. So one's going to have to play shooting guard, so you will be a little bit undersized. But this will probably end up being an elite salary cap duo because they're going to be very, very cheap salary cap wise, and you're just going to be able to use them very, very nicely. And I think for that reason, I'd say it's worth it because salary cap, they're going to be fun to use and things like that. Then we have Derek Anderson and Antoine Walker. Like I said, these are going to be lower overall tiers. Derek Anderson is originally an amethyst. Antoine Walker is originally a pink diamond. So I'd say they're definitely worth it for salary cap. And then El Amin, I think he's a sapphire, and then Rip Hamilton's pink diamond maybe. So I think these three are going to be worth it if you guys are salary cap players. I think they're going to be worth it if you guys aren't trying to use them on your God Squad. If you guys are just trying to use them for salary cap, they'll be fun to use. And that's going to do it for all the duos. So the only ones I would recommend doing are the ones for salary cap, and then the Joakim Noah and the Corey Brewer duo, because this is going to be elite. I think they could play on pretty much showdown tiers. I think they will be able to compete in tier 1 because just the fact of the boost that they're going to be able to get, and the fact that both cards are pretty solid already, even before the duo. But yeah, really all the other ones, especially the ones with the top tier cards, they're going to be good, obviously, but I just don't think they're worth it. Carmelo Anthony is going to be pretty much impossible to obtain without spending close to $1,000, and then Hakeem Warwick, same thing. He's going to be obtainable, but like I said, the duo with Chris Webber and Jalen Rose. Chris Webber is going to be 5 to 6 mil MT. It's going to be close to impossible to obtain. Of course, the duo is going to be good, but I just don't think it's worth it. I wonder if those cards will also get boosted to 100 overalls. That would be interesting to see. We'll have to wait and see once people do end up getting these cards. But yeah, with that being said, leave a like and subscribe, man. Let me know if you guys did enjoy this video. I know this is a shorter video, but I just wanted to break this down because I know a lot of people will be wanting to know whether these dynamic duos are worth getting, and things like that. But yeah, with that being said, I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and any support is greatly appreciated, man. We're less than 200 subs away, and I'd really appreciate any and all support. It is free at the end of the day. But yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. I'll be answering every single comment that you guys do give me. And yeah, with that being said, leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, I'm out.